Okay, so I want to use this video as an opportunity to show why writing moles as a title of columns in tables such as these is potentially misleading and incorrect. Now, if we take one row as an example, so we get carbon, the element carbon, has a percentage mass of 54.5. It has a atomic weight of 12, and the moles being 4.54 and the ratio being 2. Now, usually when we do tables such as this is to convert our percentage masses into an empirical formula, which we can then use to work out the molecular formula. So this table I've actually taken from a mark scheme from a professional examination body, and this is the mark scheme that I've taken it from. Now, while all the other columns in this table are correct, this one is kind of potentially incorrect and potentially misleading. While the table does fully work out itself, I believe this fourth column is potentially misleading. Let me show you why. So if we start with the percentage mass of carbon, so the percentage mass of carbon is 54.5, and this is equal to the mass of carbon divided by the total mass in the compound times 100%. Now, if we then take the atomic weight of carbon, it's 12 grams per mole, which is equal to the mass of carbon divided by the moles of carbon. Now, this column of the table is usually worked out by dividing the atomic mass of carbon by the percentage mass. So if we do 54.5% divided by 12, we get M carbon, M total, times 100% divided by M carbon over N carbon. Now, if you're to do the maths, we will get N carbon divided by M total times 100%. So we can see that these numbers that have been calculated here are not actually moles. They are actually the number of moles over the total mass times 100%. So labeling this as moles is technically incorrect and misleading. So if a student who was learning chemistry was to see this, would be thinking, oh, this is a potentially new way to work out moles. I've never seen this before. In the classroom, we've learned one technique, but all of a sudden I'm seeing this new technique. Which one am I to use? Now, if you're a more experienced chemist like I am, you can use your critical thinking skills and you probably know immediately that this is not actually moles. But for a professional examination body to do this, I think is misleading to new students.